Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. I am sorry I'm a couple minutes late. I've been waiting to go live all this time. My computer was a little bit slow for some reason, so hopefully we don't have any tech problems today. So hi, everyone. I see we have quite a few people here already. Let me go read those comments. Caroline, bonjour, Caroline. Olivia is here. Bren is here. If you haven't said so already, go in the chat to tell me hi. Say what's your name, where you're from. Laurie from Ontario, Canada. Woo, fellow Ontarian. I'm in Ottawa myself. Caroline says, so happy to be here. I think I'm at my desk waiting for this to start for 15 minutes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're starting now, don't worry. And I'm going to go like a little bit more than the hour just to make up for the couple minutes I was late. Deepti is here. Hi, Betty, Desiree, Mary Jo. Yvette is here from North Carolina. Mary Josie says, I see you and hear you. So we seem to have no problem on that front. And Maria says, hi. Hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, Brent says, me neither. It just keeps loading. We're supposed to be live now. Everyone seems to be... Olivia says it takes. Okay, so I hope that Brent is able to like refresh or something and sees us. But I guess we're just gonna start now. I hope that Bren is able to join us later. So yeah, today I haven't prepared much of anything. We're just gonna draw. You can request. I'm gonna present you the theme that I'm working on for the CHQ stickers for the upcoming month. We have some stickers coming out July 1st for our premium members at CHQ. Caroline says it's fine now. Okay. So I guess it should be fine. All right. So yeah, working on the new CHQ stickers today, and hopefully, you have some requests for me, so we'll be able to have a nice time and draw and hang out and chat. Of course, I can't hear you, so if you need to talk to me, you need to go to the chat to do that. And I'm going to share my screen now because I also want to show you some sneak peeks of what I already have made for the CHQ release. Because, of course, it's the 26th, so I'm not starting today. I've already done quite a bit of things. So I'm going to show you all of this, and then we're going to do a little bit more. I see that some people are still joining us. There's like 2 more people that I see just joined us. So hello, hello. And if someone just joins in, say hi in the chat, tell us your name, where you're from, and chat with us in the chat box so we can interact. Okay, let me see if I can turn my screen on. Okay. Share. Ooh! When it does that, it's always something special. Okay. Let me just put this here. Wow. Okay. All right. This should be better. I'm going to hide this little thingy here. So this is, well, we're in a Adobe Acrobat, but imagine that we're on GoodNotes on the iPad. This is a recipe book that I made for you. So this is the cover here. And this is all done. So it's all ready. All the links are set and everything. And this is going to be the core of my offer for you in July because my theme is foodie. So it's all food related. We have a recipe book. We have some vegetable stickers. We have some cooking stickers. It's all food related. So this is the index here in the recipe book. There are some things up top, a meal plan, grocery list, kitchen inventory, a conversion chart, and the place from stickers, some plates for the notes, some line papers and stuff like that. The main of it is these tabs here. We have breakfast, lunch, main dishes, side dishes, snacks, soups, salads, sauces, and dessert. For each tab, there are 36 linked recipes. So this is the template here. You can write the name of the recipe here, put a little photo, ingredients, directions. You can check the boxes here depending on what the recipe is. And all of these tabs, the colors match on the template. The colors match the colors of the tab. So yeah, this is the recipe book. I hope that you will like it. I know that I've already started using mine. Okay, let me go back. Okay, I'm gonna do something about this. Okay. All right, I put you on my second monitor here, the chat. Okay, Desiree says, I love food. I can't wait. You know, who doesn't? I love food too. Brent says, so cool. Oh, I guess then you are able to see the live now, Brent. I'm so glad you were able to figure that out. Caroline says, wow, cool. Olivia says, love it. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm glad you're excited about it. I've started transferring my recipes because my main my main method right now for recipes is taking a screenshot or like a photo on my phone of a recipe that I see online and then using that in the kitchen. It's not ideal. So the nice, cute recipes are going to be much better. The other thing that I've worked on here, I made these little vegetable stickers for you, and these are all like actual paintings. There's a base of watercolor, and then there's some coloring pencil on top. I've painted these for you. This is the first page. This is the second page. So there are all these vegetables, and they're all like individually cut out and stuff, pre-cropped for good notes. So these are some nice little vegetable stickers that you can use either to decorate your recipe book or to put anywhere in your planner if you have a little corn grill thing going on or whatever. So yeah, so that's what I've done right now. But of course, today we're drawing more. So my idea for the other kit that I want to do for you for July is like cooking related. So they can be very cute, like hand drawn, but functional as well. So I want to do things like ingredients and cookingware, things that you can use functionally in a recipe book. So I'm going to start writing some ideas here, and I would love if you have some ideas as well. Oh, Brand says she cannot connect again. Try to refresh, Brand, because it seems to be working on my end. So it might be your internet is a little bit slow or cutting off or something. Mary Jo says, beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mary Jo. Yeah, Brent seems to be having a dodgy internet connection today. That's so sucky. I'm so sorry. Just last week, my internet connection was giving out too. It seems fine this week, but sometimes these things, right? Caroline says salt and pepper. Yes. That's the stuff. Okay, I'm going to start writing down ideas. Salt and pepper. Okay, good. I'm gonna do how about like a pan for anything like needs roasting, like eggs or something like that. If you have any suggestions, pop them in the chat. And like a soup pot. Okay, what else? Maybe we can do spices. Oh, you know what we could do? We could do a spicy index. That would be great for recipe, right? Like mild, medium, super spicy, or it's going to kill you with the fires of hell spicy. So a spicy index, that would be really useful for like with your recipe, right? Oh, Brenna's back and she says canisters. Great idea. Canisters. Let's put that here. Canisters. All right. Awesome. Okay, what else? Maybe some utensils. Utensils like fork, spoon, knife, something like. Whoa! Okay, I totally misspelled knife, and I'm sort of embarrassed. Okay, knife. All right. Wooden spoons. Yes. Thank you, Mary Jo. Wooden spoons. That's perfect. Like for mixing and stuff. Wooden spoons. How about like a spatula? And those are going to be really fun to draw because they're going to be like really quick to do. I think I'm going to be able to like knock out a lot of them in the stream today, drawing with you today, because they're going to be like little fun things to draw. Desiree says, yes, spicy index. And how about measuring spoons and measuring cups? Oh, that is genius. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Desiree. Okay, measuring spoons and cups. That is so useful. I'm gonna be able to make that recipe template like super cute. Instead of just writing like 1/4 cup, we're gonna be able to stick a sticker there. It's gonna be awesome. Cutting board. Thank you, Bran. Cutting board. That's good. Ooh, cutting board. Betty says apron mitts. Yes. Oh, a cute little apron. That's going to be so cute. And oven mitts. Oh, that's going to be adorable. And that reminds me, we could do some sort of, we could do baking. Oh, Caroline says oil bottle. Yes, we could do some condiments here. Oil bottle. How about ketchup? What other condiments? Like mayo, maybe? Mayo. I'm just saying things at random here. It's kind of a brain dump. So if you have more condiments ideas. But the apron and mitts thing made me think that maybe we could do some baking things like flour. What else is used in baking? Like eggs, sugar. Oh, we're gonna need more space here. Okay, let's do sugar. Okay, I'm gonna do like a second box here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get all confused here, and I'm gonna create another area here, like little boxes. Okay, I'm gonna go see the chat. Sriracha. Oh, I love sriracha. Sriracha. Deep Tea says chocolate. Yes, my boyfriend would agree. He thinks chocolate is a food group by itself. Chocolate. Oh my God. I'm so bad at spelling, guys. Chocolate. Okay. What else? Tea kettle, coffee maker. Yes, absolutely. Tea kettle. Coffee maker. Milk, sugar, vanilla. There are those baking things that I'm forgetting. Milk, vanilla. Oh, Mick. I wrote Mick, guys. I'm embarrassing. Brown sugar. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do white, brown here. Baking powder. Wow, you guys are coming through with the suggestions. Seriously, it's going to be great. Chocolate chips. Yes, chocolate chips. You know, I'm kind of craving the chocolate chip cookies now. If you want, we can draw some finished things too. We can draw some cookies. Yvette says butter. Yes, butter. If we want to draw like a salad or a hot dog or a chocolate chip cookie finished, like we can do that too. If there's a sticker that you think you would really like to use, like let me know. I'm taking requests today. I'm like a DJ. Betty says all such great ideas. I agree. Deep Tea says whipping cream. Whipped cream. Wow, you have so many ideas. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do all of these today, but we're certainly going to be able to knock down quite a few of these. And I'm going to keep drawing them, of course, after the stream to be included in the actual kit that's going to be up. Okay, Desiree said mustard a while back. And I had missed that in the chat. So I'm kind of going back in the chat right now. Desiree says a conversion chart for measuring solids and liquids. And I think that's included in my little, I went like really, really fast, but there's the conversions here for the liquid volumes. There's the weights. So you can do like ounces to pounds, grams sort of thing. Is that what you meant? Or do you mean like you need something, you would like something a little bit more specific for the conversion? Let me know. Okay, I think I got everything in the chat, so let me go back. Caroline says cute muffins. Absolutely, muffins. Cute muffins. And Mary Jo says, your artistic skills make up for any spelling errors. I hope so, because I'm so bad at spelling. God was like, let's give her a little extra drawing skill to make up for it. Otherwise, she's just too unfortunate. Oh, pickles. Yvette says pickles. That would be so cute. Pickles. Okay, I think you ladies would be able to do this like all day long. So I'm just going to see if I miss anything else. And then we're going to get started drawing. Desiree said, how about a recipe book dedicated to baking in the future? That's a great idea. We could certainly do that. Callan says, maybe a pan holder that we find in the wall, like a rack on the wall for pans. We could do that. Pan holder. Wall rack. I'm not sure how it's like, what's the name for that thing? Do you know? Okay. All right. Betty says included conversion is brilliant. Okay. I'm glad you think so. All right. So, oh, wow. I just saw like some more people joined right now. We're like 16 people. That's why all these requests are coming in, because there's so many of you here. I'm glad that you showed up. This is so fun. All right. So let's just start drawing here. And I'm going to reveal to you my deep, dark secret today. Okay, I'm going to label this ideas. You're going to see in my process, okay, whenever I have to draw anything, I have to look it up. I actually have zero visual memory, which I know is pretty bad for like an artist, right? Let me just get a sip of water. You would think that artists have good visual memory. I have a terrible visual memory, and I have to look up all of this because I literally cannot remember what salt and pepper look like salt and pepper shakers. I have to look up everything. So let me pop this this window here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go to Google and type in literally everything that we're drawing today. I'm not tracing or anything. I'm just using it as reference because my memory is this bad. All right, so let's find some cute salt and pepper shakers. Oh, perfect. I'm looking for like this traditional shape, right? Something like that. So I'm just going to copy the image. Oh, these are cute too. What do you think? Let me know. And I'm just going to pop them here. And we're going to use them as reference to draw them. And I'm going to pop the chat back in my second window so I can see what you guys are saying. Laurie says, I think most artists use reference. Thank you. You're making me feel better. Like, I know that people use reference for when they have to draw like a rhino or a dinosaur or something very specific. I don't know that all artists use reference for drawing salt and pepper shakers, but you're making me feel so much better, Laurie. So thank you. Olivia says, I have to research everything before I too. Wow. I'm not alone. I feel so much better. And also Desiree said salmon. So I'm going to write the salmon because who doesn't love a good salmon? All right. And if you have more ideas, you can always pop them in the chat. I'm going to keep looking at the chat and chatting with you all throughout these things. So if you think of something, just pop it in the chat. And, you know, it's never too late. All right. So let's start. So I'm going to create little folders here. This is going to be the salt one. And we're going to do a pepper one. And let's just start drawing. What the heck? Okay, here we go. So I'm using this sketch brush, which I actually made myself. And it's just a little, you know, sketchy brush like this. And my style is pretty simple, so I don't have to follow the reference image like quite so precisely. You're just going to do a little thing like this with some holes on the top. Like, you would think that I'd be able to draw this without needing a reference, but I do. I need the reference. Oh, I put this in the salt one, but I think that's the pepper one. Okay. And the salt is going to be the same. I think I just feel a little like insecure. I have to look it up just to make sure that I'm not doing something incredibly wrong. So as you see, these are going to be like really simple and cute and fun. So we're going to be able to knock out quite a few today. This, and this is going to be like, oh, I'm going to do a top like this. All right, so this is going to be the salt. Cute, cute, cute. We're going to sketch a bunch of these things first. I think these are maybe a little bit big. We're going to sketch a bunch of these things first. And then I'm going to do a color pass where we're going to put them in color. Let me go check the chat. Mary Jo says, use Photoshop to draw and not Procreate. Yeah, I'm kind of old school like that. I've been using Photoshop for over 15 years. So I'm really used to it. And, you know, it's kind of my jam. So I do everything on my desktop computer with Photoshop. And then I just export them in PNG and I put them in the iPad to do my pre-crop GoodNotes version. I heard nothing but good things about Procreate. Like I'm not dissing Procreate or anything like that. I'm just so used to Photoshop. Plus, I like to work on my desktop computer because it's kind of more comfortable for me. When I work on the iPad, I have to look down constantly, look down at the iPad, and it hurts my neck for over like many hours. Caroline says she uses reference all the time too. Awesome. That makes me feel a whole lot better. Okay, the next one is pan and soup pot. Yes. Let's find ourselves a pan and soup pot. I'm pretty sure that even I could draw the pan without a reference. But the thing is, what angle are we going to draw it in, right? Because if we draw it like this, it's maybe not going to look like much. Maybe we can draw it from the top instead. Let's pop that in here. And let's pop another. Yeah, like this. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay, let's pop this one in. And we're just going to try a couple different things here just to make sure what looks the best. Okay, so let's do a pen. Okay, so we could do the pen like this. Or we could do the pen from the top like this. You know, I thought that it would look more like a pen if we see it from the top, but actually I think it looks a little bit less like a pen when we see it like that. It could be anything. Maybe this one is a little bit skewed. Let's put like that. Which one do you prefer? Do you like the one from the top or the other one? Just go see in the chat if anyone said anything. Yvette says, I use Photoshop and a Wacom. Yeah, that's exactly what I did too. Let me see if I can show you my tablet. This is an Intuos 5 pen and touch. It's quite big. It doesn't have a screen. It's a non-screen tablet, and it works for me just fine. Laurie says that she recently discovered Clip Paint Studio, and she loves it. Yeah, I've heard good things about Clip Paint Studio as well, and it's a one-time fee thing, so it's not a subscription like Photoshop, so that's something to consider. Desiree said, do you use your mouse? No, I don't. I use the tablet with the you can see here, I'm showing you my little stylus for my tablet. I actually, when I first got Photoshop, DT says I like the pen from the top view, and Caroline says she likes the side view. And Lori likes the side view. So what do? Let's just do both, right? We have time. Let's just do both. Why not? Pen side and pen top. Awesome. This way there's no problem. Just pop that here. So yeah, when I first started, when I was about 15, I didn't have money for a tablet. So I just drew with the mouse, and I became quite good at it. For 2 years, I drew with the mouse, and I became able to draw and write with a mouse. Like I totally lost that skill since. I bought a a tablet when I was 18, and I've never looked back. Okay, let's look for our soup pot. I'm doing so in my second monitor right now. Yeah, I think I found one. Like this typical soup pot here. Very cute, but I want to draw one from the front. Not from like a 3/4 angle here. So let's do the pot. Awesome. So let's just do like this. The inside. This and how about we do like a little knob, like a round knob? Like this. Inside. What do you think? I'm not certain about this one. It's very sketchy. I mean, I know my style is pretty simple, but this looks a little bit much even to me. Maybe we can make it a bit taller too. Yeah, you know what? When it's a bit taller, I think I like it. Awesome. And when we do the actual color version with clean, we're going to actually clean these handles and stuff, so it's going to look better. For right now, I think I'm happy with this pot. Awesome. What's next? We have spices and a spice index. So do we do like fresh spices or do we do like powdered spices? Because I know powdered spices may not look like much. What do you think? DT says, for 3 years, I use a mouse. Yes, girl. High five. The great thing is when you use a mouse for so long, after when you skip to the tablet, it's so easy. I've heard people say that they have trouble with the hand-eye coordination with the tablet, but when you've jumped for a mouse, that is not a problem anymore. I have some more people giving me suggestions for the pan. Desiree says, if we use a top view for the pan, it allows us to put ingredients in. Genius. That is genius. Like if you use a top pan and you have like an egg or something, you could put the egg in the pan. How cool. But a lot of you like the side view as well. So I'm just going to do 2. Awesome. Caroline says fresh spices. Yeah, I think so too, girl. If we just do dry spices, it's not going to be much to see. Okay, so what kind of spices could we do? Maybe parsley? Fresh parsley. Now, it's very good that I'm looking this up because I actually have no clue what parsley looks like. Okay. Oh, I found a good reference. Like close up on the leaf. Woo, what the heck? Let's do parsley. Okay, I don't know about many spices. So if you know other spices than parsley that you would like me to do, pop them in the chat. And I also found a reference for a little bunch here. Let's just pop that in. A little bunch of parsley. Awesome. Oh, that's cute. My boyfriend gave me a suggestion for chili flakes. Thank you, honey.
Yay.
He really likes chili flakes. He drowns everything in chili flakes and fried onions. Those are his favorites. So let's do a little bundle of parsley. Okay, like this. And the leaves are sort of like this. Okay. So I'm not drawing every single leaf. I'm sort of doing a shape, and then I'm adding some of the details. That's how I roll. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know where that came from. All right. So this looks pretty okay. Maybe we could do like a little one that's like on the side like this. Okay. Yes, this is some nice little parsley. Maybe this is a little bit long. All right, so we have our parsley. Now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, I think. Okay. Chili flakes. How do you draw chili flakes, though? Deepti says he is an artist, too. He's actually a writer. Okay, rosemary, basil, mint, garlic, onion, serrano chilies, basilic, yeah, that's basil, and oregano, that's oregano, cinnamon sticks. Yes, all good suggestions. Okay, let's do basil and rosemary. And then I think I'm going to do more on my own time. I just don't want to spend like 30 minutes with you drawing drawing spices because I don't want you to get bored. Okay, so basil is kind of these large leaves. Interesting. How about basil bunch? Ah, there we are. Okay, cute. Okay, so this is what basil looks like. I had no idea. I don't really use many fresh spices. I should, maybe. I really should. And I have an image of a bunch of basil right here. Okay, but maybe let's not do that. I want it to look different from the parsley, right? So we could draw it in a slightly different way so that it doesn't look exactly like the parsley. So they're like bigger leaves like this. Okay. All right, and they're kind of little clusters. Okay, this is the basil. Would you like in the stickers for me to have the name to write like parsley, like in a cute font and everything in the name so that you can know better what it is, or do you just want the drawing? Let me know. Let me know. Like, ooh. Okay, let's do this one a little bit bigger. Oof. And I'm going to go back in the chat in just a minute because it's been a while. I'm sure you guys have said some stuff. Okay, like these bigger leaves. Okay, all right, so it looks different from the other one. So I think I like this. All right, this would be the basil. And then we said we'd do, what was it, rosemary or oregano? Something like that. I'm just going to check references, see which one looks the cutest after I've checked the chat. Yvette says she thinks I need to title them. Yeah, I'm going to write it like real cute underneath, just so it's like really recognizable. Yeah. Okay, so let me check rosemary and oregano, see which one is the cutest. It's a popularity contest for the spices. Rosemary. Ooh, I like this one. It's like it looks like branches of a Christmas tree. I like that. That's gonna look very different from the other ones. So let's do that. Okay, rosemary. I had no clue. I use mostly dry spices. I really need to get my spice game updated. Okay, so, and yeah, I think I am going to title all of these just to make sure that we all know, because my style is pretty simple and like cute and stuff. We want to make sure that, you know, it's clear what it is. Okay, I think something like this for the rosemary would work nicely. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. Desiree, Betty, and Caroline all agree that we should label them. Yep. Yeah, that's going to be wise. She also says that I should do both so that people have the option. That's a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to turn these off to make some space. Next, we have the spicy index. Okay, so let's try like a little chili. Spicy index. So let's do a little chili. I'm going to have to look this up. Hot pepper. Yes, exactly. Right away, I found exactly what I'm thinking of. The peppers of death. That's exactly what I was looking for. So we'll do a cute little pepper. Like so. Something like that. I think I want it like a little bit more chubby. So it's really cute because it's going to be small. So I think I want it like really cute and chubby. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. And we're going to have, do you think we should do 3, 4, or 5 for like a ladder sort of thing? I think 3 is probably good, right? Mild, medium, and hot. So something like this. It's going to be our spicy index. Of course, I'm going to do like, a sticker with just a 1, a sticker with 2, and a sticker with 3. So that you can easily do this without having to like duplicate them and stuff. I'm all about making your life easier. Wow, there's like 17 people in here. I'm happy that you've chosen to spend your Saturday afternoon with me. Desiree says 4 for the blazing hot. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Let's do a 4. Okay, let's do 4. It's going to be mild, medium, hot, and do you want to die? Yeah, so yeah, I'm really happy that you've chosen to spend your Saturday afternoon with me. I think this is really nice and relaxing, and I'm getting this stuff done at the same time. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, next, what did we have? Canisters. I'm actually not that familiar with canisters. It's like a container, right? I'm going to look up canister just to make sure. Oh, okay. So they're like little kitchen containers sort of thing. Okay, that makes sense. So which ones? There are many different styles. We could do like a ceramic sort of style, or we could do the transparent. What do you think? What sort of canister style? These look like these look very bakery-like, very cute. Or we could do like a mason jar sort of thing. Although I already have mason jar stickers, I think, which is going to be a freebie that I'm including this month. I have some mason jars and cups that I'm going to make for a freebie. Okay, I could be scrolling forever. Let's just pick one. These are fancy. Wow. Oh, how about this? That's cute. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's see. Ooh, sorry, guys. Let's see if you're saying anything. Caroline says maybe transparent and we could put stuff inside. Interesting. Interesting. I think my mason jars, that's how I did them. Maybe I could do the same for the, Brent says ceramic. And Brent said, yeah, we could put flour and stuff. We have a separate flour thing, so I think these we should make transparent, like Caroline says. Yeah, Brent says clear is good. Just make them clear so that you guys can put stuff in it as you wish, because we're all about that functionality. So canister, I think I'm going to do like 2 different ones, small and big. So canister 1, canister 2. Okay, and this is my reference. So we're going for that sort of style. Okay, so we're going to do a little one. Just sort of like this. At the little top. Like this. Very simple. I like how it looks like it's wearing a little hat. How cute. Although I think the bottom is maybe a little bit not wide enough. Yeah, that looks better. So this is our canister 1, I think, thereabouts. And our canister 2 is going to be the big one, but in the same style with the transparent, so you can put stuff in it. Okay. I'm noticing here these have a different style of handle, and I actually think I like it better. So I'm gonna do it like this. It looks a bit more real, right? Like something you would actually see. Yeah, like this. Yes, I think so. Okay, let's do the other one the same. Okay, all right. So big and small canisters, that is done. Just the sketches, of course. And next we had utensils. Okay, so we're gonna do a few utensils, and then I think I'm gonna start doing color versions, because that's the fun part. Desiree says for counter storage for baking ingredients, pasta. Yeah, that's what the canisters are for. I have some of these myself. I just didn't know they were called canisters. The English is still... I'm not too bad in English. I don't know if you know, my first language is French. And I'm not too bad in English, but there are some terms that don't come up too often, you know, outside of your main language, or even in your main language. Recently, we passed, my boyfriend and I, we passed a vehicle, and you know, I forgot already what it's called. A hearse, sweetie. A hearse to carry the coffin. And I know the name for that in French, corbillard, but how often does that come up in English? How often does it come up in regular conversation? So I had never heard the word hearse before in my life. Okay, so let's do a spatula and a wooden spoon and a knife. And then we're gonna start coloring. The interesting part. Okay, so spatula. Let's see if I can do a spatula without a reference. Right? Right? Am I good or not? Wow. I'm really, really terrible. Okay, I think maybe a bit longer. Okay, yeah, I think for spatula it's about good. I'm gonna look it up just to be sure. I'm kind of I'm nervous now. Spatula. Yeah, that's about right. Although it has more of an angle like this. See, I can't even remember what spatula looks like. What the heck? What the heck? I thought for sure. Okay, well, that looks about good for spatula, but I think I would do... I think I would do it like this. And I think I make the handle just a little bit bigger so that it's like really cute and chubby. Yeah, so that's going to be your spatula. And next, the wooden spoon. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can get the wooden spoon without reference. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see the chat. Okay, nothing in the chat. Let's continue drawing. All right, so I'm gonna do the same angle for all the utensils. I think that's gonna be a nice little consistency. Okay. Right. And then I'm gonna do some like little lines and stuff for the wood texture. See, I can draw. I'm so proud, like non-sarcastically. It's embarrassing. All right, and then let's do a knife. And I'm gonna look up the knife because I want to do like a real kitchen knife. Let's see, kitchen knife. Kitchen knife. Okay. Something like this. Wow, it's small. Let's make that a bit bigger. All right. Oh, I already had a layer in here. All right. So sort of like this, and then there's a little thingy like this. There's the edge. And the handle. All right, I think my handle is a bit small compared to the blade. Let's correct that. Okay, something like this. Something like this. All right, then we're gonna put it right here next to the others in the same angle. All right, and I think now we're ready to start some coloring. Are you excited? Let's go back to our first stuff here. Okay, I think we have the time to at least color all of these, right? And the rosemary. I think we have the time to at least do all of these. Oh, all right. Yes, Desiree said she's excited about the coloring. So am I. That's the most nice part. Everything comes together because these sketches are really fast and crappy. All right. So, oh, look how funny. I drew this line here on the wrong layer. All right. Okay. So I put this sketch in transparent. And then I add a layer underneath. And I actually do, it depends what style I'm doing, but usually for the stickers, I do all my shapes in vector. Photoshop does have vector capabilities. I use the pen tool here. Let me take a sip. So I use the pen tool here, and I'm just going to draw a path like this. So I select all the corners, and then I can drag the path a little bit to like accommodate my shapes. And I think I don't want this corner to be quite so abrupt. And I try to keep some of the spontaneity in my sketch. That's why I draw so fast, because I like that spontaneity of like that it's a little bit crooked. That's what gives it all the charm, right? Okay, so I think that's about where I want it for this shape. I click shape, and okay, is it? Ah, it's stroke. Okay, so I need to set it like this. Here we go. So it creates a shape where I've drawn it. So that's pretty much how I do my stickers. Okay, I'm just going to set this. Okay, no stroke, the fill like this. All right. So now I'm ready to repeat this. I'm going to draw the cap. And this one is going to be in a more of a metallic color. Kind of like this. And I click shape to make it into a shape. And I'm going to change the color, make it more like this. Let's add the salt inside. So what do you think of my technique here? I don't know too many people that do vector in Photoshop, but I've been so used to Photoshop that I don't want to use Illustrator. Illustrator is like the resident Photoshop, no, not Photoshop, Adobe vector program. But I just like Photoshop so much that I've just kind of been so used to it. And I can't ever go back. So after I've drawn the base shapes, what I do is I create a new layer, and then I'm going to add some details on top of that. I use a brush called Fontania from Kyle Webster, and I add some details on top. Maybe I'm going to add some like little dots. I can't see very well because of my sketch, so let's put the opacity a bit lower on this. So just put some details in here, like the cap, like this. And I do this because, oh my God. I do this because otherwise the vector is a little bit lifeless, right? It's very clean. So I like to add a little bit of details on top, hand drawn, to make this just a little bit more interesting. I pick the color here. I'm adding the holes on top. Something like this. Okay, and I think maybe I'm gonna make this a little bit less gray because it looks weird for the salt to be this gray. So let me see if I can get this a little bit more like this. Yeah, that looks about right. And maybe we could put a little reflection. So like a little, ooh, white, I said. A little reflection on the glass so that it shines a little bit. Okay, which one is the cap? This one is the cap. I'm going to clip it here to add a little bit of shading here. I'm going to just correct this. Yeah, I think I want to make it lighter. Okay. So that would be my my base here for the salt and pepper shakers. Julie says she uses Photoshop Vector too. Awesome. Welcome to the club. Deepti says when she uses the mouse, then she uses the pen tool a lot. Yes, I used to that always. That's how I got so used to the pen tools. When I used to use a mouse, I had no choice because it's kind of difficult. So the last step here is to add a little bit of shading. These are going to be quite small, so I don't want to add too much detail, but do like to add a little bit. So I'm going to clip a layer here on my base shape. And the brush that I use is Pastella. It's also from Kyle. He does the best brushes for Photoshop. And I'm going to set this to multiply. And then I'm just going to add, oh, actually, I'm going to click this here so that it's a pressure sensitive. And I'm just going to add a little bit of shading here like this. Like so. And I think that with this shading, I can probably make the base a little bit lighter. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Awesome. And we're going to add a little bit on the salt too, I think. Just something very, very subtle. I'm going to pick the color here and just, whoa. What happened? Well, I think it's pressure sensitivity and my tablet just went away. So I'm just going to unplug it and replug my tablet. Take a sip of water while it comes back. Lori says, so cute. Oh, well, you're so nice. You're cute. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's so simple. Sometimes I feel a little bit like embarrassed that my style is so simple, but it works really nicely for stickers. You don't want too many details. It's fun. It's cute. So, you know, I need to get over myself and embrace this. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of shading here. And I think that's pretty much going to be it because we don't want to overload this with a bunch of details. It's probably going to be very small on the page. So this is the salt shaker. Let's do the same for the... Actually, you know what? Let's do something else because it's going to be so similar. I don't want to bore you with doing the same thing twice. So let's just go do the pan. I'll do the pepper shaker in my own time. So let's do this, the pan on the side. We're going to reduce the opacity on this sketch so we can see what the heck we're doing. And just going to do the same. I hit the corners of this sketch with some points here, some vector points. And then I'm just going to try to follow my shape as best as possible. Yeah, I think like this shape. And there we go. Let's do the handle. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Eduardo Page is in here. Hi, Eduardo. And he says it looks great. Oh, thank you. Eduardo is from my freelance illustration life. I think a few people here today are from my freelance illustration, some of my fellow illustrator pals. And then the most of you are from the digital planning side, of course. But I invited a few illustrators to come hang out if they wanted to. And I think a few of them are here. Deep Tea, for instance. Okay, so maybe we can do the handle a different color, though. Like so. Yeah, I think so. And then just add some details like we did before. Fontania, okay. Whoa. Sometimes it takes a few tries to get it right. Okay, that's not too bad. And adjust it a little bit, and it's going to be just right. Drawing a line in single stroke sometimes not easy, so sometimes you need a little bit of try a few times. And then we have the little bolts here that hold the handle in place. And let's add some details on the handle itself to make it a little bit more interesting. Maybe a bit dark, isn't it? Let's make it a little bit paler, more saturated. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. So now let's add some shading to this. We're going to need to make the inside of the pen quite a bit darker. Switch back to Pastella. Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming, but my my tablet keeps losing its pen pressure. I'm gonna unplug it, replug it. Usually it happens to me maybe like once every week or so, but twice in the like 1 hour, that's a little bit unheard of. That's a little bit much, but oh well, it's not that big a deal. You can just unplug, replug to get that pressure sensitivity back. Otherwise, it's really, really hard to deal with. Okay, so draw the inside of the pen like this, and now I'm just erasing the rest. And I think I'm going to turn down the opacity a little bit as well on this, so we see the details a little bit more. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to add a little bit of shading on this handle. A little bit here on the side and a little bit on the base. Yeah. Okay, I think I want maybe a little bit of light on this side as well. So I'm going to, yeah, I think that'll make all the difference in the world. I'm going to add a little bit of light on either side. Just make this pop a little bit more. This is our pen. What do you think? I think it turned out okay. Maybe I'm going to make these a little bit darker so that we can see it a little bit better. But apart from that, I mean, it's as simple as that, right? Awesome. And the other pen, I think we're going to make a little bit more colorful. We could have a colorful handle. That would be fun. So I'm going to take the same color so they have a little bit of consistency between the two. And I want to show you this. When I want to do like a circle or something, because I don't want any sharp corners, what I do is I create a shape like this, and then I just open the points here like this to create a sort of circular shape without having any corners. So that's my little trick here. I don't know if this is interesting to see or not, but you know, I'm showing you how I roll. Whew. Well, it's 3:07. We've been in here for about an hour, but I want to stay in here for a little bit longer. I'm not going to be able to stay that long because I'm already starting to lose my voice. I don't know if you can hear that. It's starting to crackle. I don't have very good voice control for a very long time. But it would be good to stay until at least 3:30, right? Because we haven't finished a lot of these things. I can't very well leave here, and the only thing we finished are like a salt shaker and a pan. That would be sad. Deepti says, I want colorful. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can even do the other one colorful as well. And Mary Jo says, very interesting. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm always a little bit worried that people aren't going to be finding it interesting. So I'm just happy if everyone here is having fun. Ooh, I created a new path instead of changing my point here. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's do maybe a red. Ooh, yeah, like a dark red like this. Isn't that nice? I think I like this. Yeah, and I think I'm going to do the other pen similarly, which is to say, oof, a little handle here and then a colorful like hover handle. So let's just modify this. We're going to remove these. Remove this. Duplicate this shape. And this one, let's say we do a blue. How's that? Could do blue like this. And let's do it like a shorter handle, like this. Like this. And then let's create a handle I'm gonna delete some points. Okay. What do you think? Yeah. I think it's better. It's more colorful, right? The other one, it was a little bit boring. Okay, like this. No, now it's too large. So tricky. And this corner here, maybe it can be a little bit less. Yes, yes. Okay, this is so much more colorful. The previous one was a little bit gray, wasn't it? I like this better. So, Desiree says, I enjoy watching the techniques of other digital artists. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Your art is refreshing. Well, it's certainly, I guess, refreshing because it takes so little time. It's nice when I always think simplicity is pretty nice. It's always a little bit refreshing to see. I hope that you think so too. And okay, let's go back to the other pen. Okay, here we go. Now we're speaking. Caroline says, I hope you will do more live like this or a future course. Oh, if you would like a course for how to draw stickers, that's an idea. We could do that. There's a whole online course section on CHQ that we want to develop. So if there's interest, we could do like a Procreate course. We could do a, draw stickers course, all that sort of thing. That could be fun. Okay. All right. I think it's maybe just a little bit too small. So let's just make this a little bit bigger. Awesome. And in this one, I'm going to create some shading on the outer. Where is it? Oh, Pastella. Okay, I was looking for it forever. Now, please, tablet, don't make me lose. Ah, there it is. It didn't lose my pressure sensitivity. Thank you. Anytime that I switch to this brush, it kind of lost my sensitivity for some reason, but no, it didn't. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. And how fun that if you wanted, you could add a little egg in there, a little steak. It would be fun. Oh, I'm going to take another sip because my voice is going. But we could do another 15 minutes or so. This is fun. I'm getting stuff done, and at the same time, I'm hanging out with you guys. It's a 2-for-1. I was thinking next month, because I'm trying to do a live event every month for CHQ. So I was thinking next month I could do a plan with me. And I wanted to maybe show you how I transfer my recipes into a recipe book. So you think that would be interesting? Would you like to see how I plan and how I digitize my recipes in GoodNotes in the recipe book that I just showed you? If you'd be interested in that, just plop it in the chat. Let me know. All right. So I think that's it for the pen. Let's do the pot. And we could do a colorful thing here, I think. Some of these pots, they're like ceramic, right? So we could do a turquoise or blue or something like this. I think we could. Let's pick that blue maybe. I might change any of these colors. Just when you see the final sticker kit, all of these colors might be different because I changed my mind a lot for colors. And the fun thing is with this style, since all of the base are vector, I can change the colors very easily like this. So like this is blue, but I can decide, oh, I want it darker. Oh, I want it green. I want it orange. It's very easy to change the color. So I change my mind all of the time. So I'm gonna keep all the shapes that I drawn and everything, but when you see the final kit, it's very possible that some of these colors might have been changed. Maybe I will decide like on a specific palette that I want to keep consistent throughout the whole sticker kit. So so yeah, I might go back and change all of these colors just to make sure that it's all consistent everywhere. Gotta have a nice color palette, right? Okay. Now the color of my vector path is blue, and then the color of the pot is blue. So it's a bit hard to see, but we'll manage. Okay, now I just have the handles to do, and I think I'm gonna draw them on in maybe a little darker blue. Like this. Deep Tea is leaving. Oh wow, Deep Tea, it's 2 a.m. for her and she stayed this long. Thank you for staying this long, Deep Tea. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and good night. Sleep well. Carolyn says, yes, that would be interesting. Tiffany says, that sounds fun. Hilda says, yes, interested. Okay, so I guess next month we're doing a plan with me where I'm digitizing some of my recipes and showing you how I decorate and make it super cute. I'm probably going to be using a lot of the stickers that I'm doing today to make all my recipes super cute. So that'll be fun. I hope you'll join me for that. Details will be pending. Okay, so let's add some details to that. Sometimes I like to rotate my canvas a little bit like this to get a better angle to draw these lines. Lori says, looking forward to it. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm trying to make these events fun for you. So that's why I ask questions. Be like, would you like this? Because I don't want to create an event that you don't like, of course. I'll make this fun for everyone. Also, the other girls from CHQ, Olivia, Susan, Veronica, they will also probably create their own events. I know that this month Veronica created some videos for YouTube where she was planning and using stuff. Veronica, no, not Veronica, Susan and Olivia also do their events quite often. So look out for that. These CHQ events are always really, really fun. I attended a few from Olivia, and she's really good. She's so natural, a real natural. Okay, I think that's good. And I'm not actually drawing the bottom line because it's the edge of the pot. So we're going to be able to show the edge of the pot with a little bit of shading. We're not going to need the actual line. So let's switch to Pastella. Boom. No, actually, I think this is a bit, I think my brush is a little bit small. That's a bit too big. Middle. Okay, yes, that's what I want. Okay, and I'm just gonna make this a little bit paler. Okay. And then we're gonna add some shading on this lid as well so that we can see. Yes, this is coming together. You okay?
Yeah, just you were shaking all my screens.
Oh.
I had to move the desk away.
Okay. My boyfriend and I, we have our desk right next to each other. So sometimes when I'm drawing vigorously, I'm making my desk and his shake.
Because we're too cheap to buy proper desks.
We're not cheap. Here we go. Yes, I like this. Little reflections here on the pot. Okay, and I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit paler so it stands out more. And then adjust the reflection, and this pot is gonna be done. Here we go. For the pod. Oh, okay, just a second. I'm going to take off my shirt because this is really hot in here. Whew. Whew. Okay, we're better in the t-shirt. Awesome. So I see that some people are starting to leave. There's like maybe 3 or 4 people that left already because, you know, depending on time zones and stuff, and we've been running for more than an hour. So I think we're going to wrap up in maybe 10 to 15 minutes here. Just going to hang out with you for another short little while, doing these spices. I really like drawing anything, you know, nature, like plants and stuff like that. So these little parsleys look like they will be really, really fun too. Okay, so I'm going to draw the leaves individually. Let's pick a nice little green. I'm not sure that it's worth it to do like individual vector shapes for these. I think maybe I can just hand draw them, right? Yeah, you know what? I am doing that. A lot of the time it's easier and faster for me to do vector shapes, but sometimes not necessarily. So I have to decide, depending on the circumstance, if I'm just going to hand draw the shape or if I'm going to do a vector shape. And even if I hand draw it, I can still change the colors easily because you can do Control U, and that opens this little box called Hue Saturation where you can, you know, change your colors however you like. So even if it's hand drawn, I have still just as much control as with the vector. So that's not an issue. Whew. I'm going to zoom in a little more so I have a little bit more control here for these parsley leaves. I don't know if you can hear that, but I have a little bell attached to my lamp here. And when I draw, sometimes I shake the bell and it rings. And so if you can hear that ding, 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 it's because I'm literally making the I'm making the little bell shake from drawing. It's become so such a common sound here in our apartment that sometimes I don't even hear it anymore. Drawing plants is so nice and relaxing. Do you find that too? What do you find really nice to draw? Do you have like a preferred thing that you really, really like to draw that like relaxes you and makes you feel like, Let me know in the chat. For me, it's plants. I could draw plants all day long and not even feel like work. Can you hear that? Ding, 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 ding. That's me drawing and shaking. Maybe just drawing these little leaves here. And my throat is going to need a nice little tea after that. I work from home and I'm not used to talking this much just in one go. Usually someone is talking back and you can take breaks. Caroline says flowers. Yes, flowers, so fun to draw. Yvette says she's got to go. Well, bye, Yvette. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you can make it to the next event. It was so much fun hanging out with you. Desiree says she likes to doodle sometimes, but with 5 kids, you don't often get the time unless it's after their bedtime. Yeah. Tiffany says, I wish I had that job. I'm a teacher, so I'm the one talking all day. Honestly, that impresses me so much. Teachers, all that you do, just talking all day already, but that's the least of it, right? It's a very demanding job, and kudos for that. I don't know. I guess maybe you train your voice, like you get used to it so that you're able to talk all day. I would need a lot of practice to be able to do that. I've never done anything in my life where I really needed to talk for extended period of times. It's mostly been drawing. Drawing is my one life skill, guys. So I had to put all eggs in this basket. So I've pretty much been dedicating my whole life to drawing and becoming better at it. Desiree said she used to do photo manipulation as well. Interesting. You know, there's so much beautiful things that you can do with photo manipulation. It's a very, very interesting area of digital art. I would be interested to see what you've done with photo manipulation in the past. I would love to see that. Tiffany says this is very relaxing to watch. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Relaxation is such a rare privilege these days. So if you find this relaxing, I take this as the highest compliment. And I'm glad that you came to relax with us today. So just, keep drawing these leaves. I don't even have to think about it too much, My hand just does it by itself. It's just so relaxing. Just follow the shapes of my sketch, and there's not much input that I need to give it, right? That's why it's so nice. And you just, This is very zen. That's why I could do it all day. And Desiree said she'll email me her photo manipulations. Thank you. I really want to see. I'm so curious now. Thank you. Yes, please email them to me. Do you have my email? If you don't have my email, just let me know. Laurie says she has to leave also. Well, thanks you for being here, Laurie, and have a nice evening. We're going to wrap up here just in a little bit. I think I'm going to finish this parsley, and then we're going to wrap up because, you guys have some stuff to do. I can't keep you all day. Okay, all right. I think I'm just going to do this last one, and then the rest we're going to do a block shape in the back. That's going to be a slightly different color just so we can see. Okay, so let's create a new layer. Desiree said she started at 14 doing the photo manipulation. Okay, yeah, I'll just DM you and you can send them to me. Eduardo says it's fun and relaxing. Yeah, I thought that maybe it could be, a nice little hangout to just put in the back while we do other things today. I'm glad to have some company today while I do my sticker work. It's so fun. We need to do this again, don't we? It's much nicer than doing it alone. Okay. Caroline says, do you have any Procreate brushes that you recommend? I can't say that I do because I don't use Procreate, so I wouldn't know. But I know that there's so many good ones. But actually, never mind. I do have some that I recommend. Let me pop my... okay, what is it? Super Nice Stuff. Yeah, that's it. Super Nice Stuff. Okay. I buy all my fonts from her. She has beautiful handwritten fonts. I bought this bundle. It was like the best investment of my life. I use these all of the time in my planners and my stickers. They're beautiful fonts. So I know that her stuff is top notch. And she has Procreate bundles as well. So from the quality, why isn't it going? Bundles, okay. From the quality of her fonts, I would think that her Procreate stuff would be also very, very good. Brush packs, let's see. Yes, okay, so she has some watercolor brushes here. I haven't tried these myself. I have to let you know that because I don't use Procreate. I do everything in Photoshop. These look good though. Look at this. Is this seriously a digital brush? It looks real. It's impressive. She does very good quality things. Her fonts, I certainly recommend them. So yeah, you can try her stuff if you like. I'm going to pop the link in the chat box. So I think that she's the only person I know personally that does Procreate stuff, because like I said, I don't really follow this myself since I don't use Procreate. I can recommend a Photoshop brush though. If you're looking for Photoshop brushes, and I have some recommendations. Andrea said, do you draw the cut line for the stickers? Are there any spacing requirements for that? Okay, so I don't always draw stickers like a kiss cut stickers, like we say, like with the white line all around. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It really depends on like how it looks, how I'm feeling, the look of the sticker pack and stuff like that. But if I were to do it, let me just finish this shape here. And then I'm going to show you. Okay, let's put this back right. So let's say I was doing a kiss cut sticker for this pan, okay? So what I would do is I would select my the whole folder, double click it, and it pops this layer style box, okay? So I would go to stroke and position it to the outside, and then I create something like this, and that's about the right size, 40, not 440. I usually use a color just so I know, like, you know, what I'm doing, and then I set it to white. So we can't see it right now, but if we remove the background, then we could see that there's like a little kiss cut to the sticker, a little like all around. But I don't always do that. For these, I think they're like blocky in shape, so I don't think it would be necessary to add the little white stroke. But if I were to do it, that's how I'd do it. Okay, let's go back to our parsley here. We're just gonna, okay, so change the color a little bit so we can see our leaves. Awesome. And then we're gonna draw some of the stems. And also some details here in the little bush of parsley. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, just gonna end these stems here. All right, this one here. And the last thing that we have to do is draw the little cord, which I'm gonna use some sort of a beige. For it. Okay, let's see. It's not bad, but it could use a little bit more detailing, don't you think? I think I'm maybe gonna add a few details on the leaves themselves, a bit darker. So, there we go. I like this, the little V. It adds just a little bit of detail. I think that's gonna be good. Desiree says, I'm always on the hunt for Procreate brushes at a great price. Links and recommendations are always appreciated. Yes. The Procreate brushes are kind of an addiction. I completely understand. That's the sort of thing that I get crazy for too. I don't have Procreate, so, but if I did, I'd be shopping for brushes all the time because I know there's so many good ones. Recently, one of the artists that I follow created a brush pack for her Procreate brushes. And I love this artist, and the brushes look good, and I almost bought it, even if I don't have Procreate. I don't remember. I think it was Illustrate Lucy. I think it was her. So that's something maybe to look up. Illustrate Lucy on Instagram. I think she just has a pack that she came out. They're like traditional type textures that were really beautiful. So beautiful that they almost got me, and I don't even have Procreate. Oh gosh, I lost the pen pressure again. Caroline says, thank you. Well, thank you. Okay, there it is. It's back. I had a little bit of shading to these leaves. Sometimes if I have to add shading and I have a bunch of stuff on the same layer and I don't want to affect everything, I'm going to select. So now I can add some shading to these leaves without affecting everything. So that's how I do it. Top one. We're almost done with this parsley, guys. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit of shading here. Ding, 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 ding. And then I think we're gonna be done with the parsley. What do you think? A little bush of parsley. I think it's cute. Pretty cute. I think we're going to end it here, guys, because we've been in here for over an hour and a half. My voice is almost gone. I'm sorry we didn't have time to do the basil and the rosemary, but yeah. Okay, let me turn off the awesome. And here I am right back. Awesome. So, oh, there's something I completely forgot. I wanted to pop in the link for CHQ. I've just popped in the chat right now. You should be able to see that in the chat now. So it's a link to go create a free CHQ account if you want. CHQ is the thing that I was drawing sticker for today. All of these things are going to be coming out July 1st. All the foodie collection, the recipe book, the veggie stickers, and the cooking stickers that we worked on today. They're going to be coming out July 1st for premium members. But even if you just want to pop in and create an account and see what's up, there's an option for a free account. So this is inside CHQ. You can upgrade to premium by clicking here anytime you like, but you still can go in and look at the private community. There are freebies right here. This is the freebie section. Don't forget to click access the full list of freebie to see everything. Progipad just added some freebies recently. These are all the freebies you can download for free, this free account. And I also wanted to show you the request box. When you have a free CHQ account or a premium one, you can send in some requests for us to do. I just, before this live, I was talking with Olivia and I told her that I was going to take the tiger set request from Faith and the Animal Crossing request from Caroline, who's here today. So Caroline, I'm doing your Animal Crossing thing for, so these I'm going to do next month. So they're going to be out August 1st. But you can see like doing, done. We take these requests all of the time. So you just can send them here. And then, you know, eventually we're going to probably, you know, do your request. So that's something really cool that you can do. And if you want to upgrade, you can go upgrade here. It's $27 for stuff from all the 4 creators. So all the stuff that you've, well, this is an example from the May, for instance. So Progipad stuff, Veronica's stuff, Sucre de Coco, all of this. This is my stuff for May that I released, all of these things. And then Bellanora stuff, this collection. So this is just an example of what you could get for 1 month. It's $27, but it's like over $100 easy of products every month. So if you want to go premium, you can do that. If you want to be a free member, you can do that. And I will see you soon with a plan with me that I'm going to do early July. Let me go in the chat. Betty says, really enjoyed this. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Betty. I'm glad you had a good time. Desiree said, I'm also loving Animal Crossing with my kids. Cute game. Yes, I have my Switch too, and I play Animal Crossing all the time. So when I saw this request, I was like, I'm doing this. Heck yeah. Desiree said, I went premium and it's well worth it. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. Hilda says, thank you. I enjoyed it. Caroline says, yay. Yes, girl, I'm doing your Animal Crossing stickers. I hope you like them. Of course, this month I'm releasing the food collection. So it's going to be for next month. But I already called dibs on the tiger set and the Animal Crossing set. Desiree said, Illustrator Lucy on which platform? Her name is, her Instagram name is Illustrate. So not Illustrator, Illustrate Lucy. I don't know if there's an underscore or a dot or something, but it's Illustrate Lucy. And I'm also not 100% sure that she's the one. Because I watch so many, I follow so many people. I'm not 100% sure that she's the one with the brushes. So, but either way, you should go follow her because she's really good. Betty said the premium is so worth it. Thank you. Yeah, we're working hard. That's why we decided to collaborate the 4 creators together, because together we're really able to give you so much value. If it was just me doing it by myself, that's about the most that I can do in a single month. Like the recipe book, the veggie stickers, and the cooking stickers. That's about all I have time for in a month, because I also work as a children's book illustrator. But teaming up with Veronica, with Olivia, and Susan together, we're able to give you more than worth your money. And that feels good. Like, I wouldn't want to take your money if I can't give you a super great product. Desiree said, thank you. Thank you. Awesome. All right. So I don't see. Oh, wait. Carolyn said, I know for those who have bought a paper-like screen protector, they give some brushes. Oh, really? You buy a screen protector and they give you some free brushes to go with it? That's awesome. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Maria says, thank you. Hoping to get to see you draw more in the future. Honestly, I wasn't sure if you guys were going to like this or not, but you all seem to enjoy it pretty much a lot. A lot of you came. A lot of you stayed a whole hour and 45 minutes here with me. So it seems that you enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to do more in the future. For me, it's awesome. I just get to hang out with you while I work. So it's perfect. All right. But we're going to end it here today. I'm going to go take some water, take some tea. I hope you have a nice afternoon/evening wherever you are. Thank you for coming, and I love you. Bye-bye.